Good morning, new media journalism students in the Public Relations and Reputation Management class. I'm Dr. John Reneski, and I'm your instructor for this month. I've been filling in on this class, picking up sections here and there for the last probably 3 or 4 years. I am actually the course director for new media marketing in the digital marketing graduate program, and I'm also the course director for strategic public relations in the digital marketing program. Now, the interesting thing is, I teach both those courses because those both fill what we call in marketing the earned media channel. In other words, that's the channel where our stories only get told if we're trustworthy, if we have a story that is a newsworthy event. Now, in the marketing side, we're trying to put together newsworthy events and present them to guess who? To new media journalists in order for them to tell our story, in order for you to tell our story, share our newsworthy event. Public relations and marketing kind of go hand in hand. In many instances, public relations is known as the 5th P. So you're probably saying to yourself, well, what are the other P's? Well, the other P's are product, price, place, and promotion. And then that 5th P, public relations. There are many practices that exist strictly from a framework of public relations. But yet when you look at the work that they're doing, you got to say that in reality, they are a marketing firm too. And that's because what happens in public relations, what happens with a newsworthy event, is that oftentimes that newsworthy event needs a couple of other components to make it fully blossom. One of the stories I'll share with you later on in detail down the road is Budweiser. Budweiser was facing a tremendous problem, and that was that beer sales were diminishing amongst the millennial generation. Well, what they did is they created a newsworthy event. That newsworthy event, in order to be fully successful, had to rely on several forms of paid advertising. So a combination of earning the trust of news media and new media journalists to tell their story, along with then taking that and getting it to general audiences globally, because Anheuser-Busch is a global corporation, involved also the marketing component of paid advertising, which is the 4th P, promotion. All right, that's enough about me. We're going to have a great class this month. My phone number is 407-267-8600, and that's my preferred way of communicating. Send me a text, and then I'll get back to you, or call me. We're going to have a great month. I think you're really going to enjoy both the content and what you're doing this month in order to fulfill the course requirements. So I'm excited for you. Again, if you need me, please don't hesitate to give me a call or send me a text. And I think that's everything I wanted to tell you to start things off. Oh, maybe a little bit about me. Very quickly, I've been working at Full Sail for going on 13 years. I've had a very long career at Disney. I've been an entrepreneur. And prior to everything that I just told you, I was in the jewelry industry for almost 20 years. I've worked in the Diamond District. I've been an executive and led small carriage trade stores. One of the companies I worked for, C&H Rao Jewelers, was the largest privately owned jewelry store chain in the United States back in the 80s. And then I've worked for big box retailers. You may remember Service Merchandise, or even a little bit before that, a company called Best Products, both great companies that could not change their business model, and as a result ended up becoming extinct like the dinosaurs. I've got 5 children. I've got one that's a cop. I've got one that's a digital marketer, just making a killing. She's a graduate of Full Sail's digital marketing graduate program. Very proud of her. I've got another son that is in the process of applying to a number of law schools. He's even applying to Harvard, so we got our fingers crossed on that. And then I have another son who is currently serving his country. He is a U.S. Air Force airman. He's actually a senior airman. So on the job, they all call him senior. Back at home, we just call him Ian. And then our youngest just graduated with his bachelor's degree from Asbury University. He was a 4-year college athlete scholarship earner, and he is currently applying to a couple different fire departments and police agencies. He'd like to follow in his older brother's footsteps. So, and I've been married for 38 years. I was supposed to go and present a paper in Barcelona, Spain back in April. Of course, this pandemic environment killed all that. So I'm working on a conference now for next year in Rome, and hopefully that's going to come to fruition, and I'll just be doing what I wanted to do this year, next year. So a little bit about me, and I hope get to know each of you. There's only 4 of you this month, so September should be a good month. All right, folks, have a great morning, and we'll talk to you later.